Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alia Bazili Miti Muhammad Rafi. My metric number is 271409. Today I would like to present about construction machineries chapter 11, and I'm from group B. What is construction machineries? Construction machineries is proper use of the appropriate equipment contributes to economy, quality, safety, speed, and timely completion of a project. And equipment are used for highway project, irrigations, building, power project, and others. 50 and 30% of total project cost has been accounted towards equipment and machinery. So there are many types of construction equipment, which is earth-moving equipment, hauling equipment, hoisting equipment, conveying equipment, aggregate and concrete production equipment, pile driving equipment, and the additional one is tunneling and rock drilling equipment, pumping and dewatering equipment. Okay, what is kind of operation involved in construction of any project? So there are many, and it is excavations, digging of large quantity of the earth, and the additional one is moving them to distances which are sometimes fairly long, placement, completing, leveling, dozing, grading, and hauling. Okay, what is equipment of earth moving? Before we need to know about this type, we need to know what meaning of excavation work. Excavation work is defined as the removal of earth, rock, or other material in connection with construction or demolition work using tools, machinery, or explosive to form an open face, hole, or cavity. Excavation work includes any earthwork, trenching, converting, kaisen, well, shaft, tunnel, or underground working. And this is type of excavation equipment, which is power shovel, backhoe, drag line, clamp, shell, scrapers, and bulldozer. And what is compaction in the construction? Compaction is the process of increasing the density of soil by mechanical means. Compaction ensures stable and settlement-free construction or installations. Compaction increases the bearing capacity of the soil and provides stability by increasing its shear strength. So they have a three type of compaction, which is smooth wheel rollers, sheep foot rollers, and have three classification, which ordinary sheep foot roller, comfortable roller, turn foot roller, and last one is pneumatic tired roller. And the hauling equipment is used for transportation of material are known as hauling equipment or simply haulers. Also, haulers may operate on the roadways or railways, and also involved for a transportation of building materials, carriage and disposal or excavated earth, and haulage of heavy construction equipment. These are classified on the basis of method of dumping the load, which is have a dump trucks, which is side or rear dump trucks, bottom dump trucks, and dumpers. So next is hoisting equipment. Hoisting is lifting a weight from one location and moving it to another location, which is at a reasonable distance. And big projects such as constructions of dams, industrial buildings, etc. require hoisting equipment. Also, hoisting equipment includes jacks, winches, chain hoists, and crane. Crane is the only one single machine which, as a single piece, is capable of providing three-dimensional movement of a weight. There are stationary or derrick cranes, mobile cranes, overhead or gantry cranes, traveler cranes, and tower cranes. So let's know about conveying equipment. Conveying equipment is transporting material from one place to another over a stationary structure. Carries material in continuous stream with a distant feature such as endless chain or bow. The benefit of conveying equipment is increases output, and also it facilitates continuity in operation, and it results in the time saving, and there are no waiting period. So aggregate production equipment is aggregate has to be produced at the site of the quantity needed is very large. Therefore, in any project where concrete requirement is very high, and aggregate preparations and processing plant is essential to complete the concreting operations. And the crushers are used mainly to reduce the size of large stone or rock to smaller uniform size aggregates required for concrete mix. There is several types of aggregate production equipment, which is a jaw crushers, gyratory crushers, cone crusher, roll and hammer mill, road mill, and ball mill. What is pile driving equipment? This is a process of pile driving involves lifting the piles into position, hauling it to refusal or to a spice feeder, and is also driving an accomplished through hammering the pie top with a hammer. And also equipment are so designed for driving effectively and economical cost. And measure of pie driving equipment is a pie driving rigs and pie driving hammers. The construction machinery is an equipment used in the construction industry have a long history of use. In the last few decades, there has been an explosion in the industry growth due to its demand for material and resources. The primary function of this machine is to move or shift material from one place to another. These machines are called cranes, forklifts, excavators, bulldozers, and etc. They help construct buildings, roads, and other structures, which is a primary role of a construction machine.